Greetings, my friends. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank all of my channel members for supporting me in this endeavor to save pop culture. And if you are not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We need you. Thank you. My friends, everyone knows that Dungeons & Dragons is in a very, very sorry state, laid low by the very wokesters that have destroyed everything else in our society. Dungeons & Dragons has gone woke. The very brand that used to be accused of being devil worship and the bane of the extreme right who claimed that all of us were, engaging in supernatural activity where we're just rolling 20-sided dice and role-playing elves and stuff like that. There was nothing nefarious about it, but what is nefarious is what is going on with Dungeons & Dragons these days due to extremists on the other end of the political spectrum who are corrupting it from within in every possible way. There's no crying in Dungeons & Dragons, just like baseball. There's no whining, there's no bitching and moaning. You play the game. You take your rolls of dice like men or women, and you go ahead and you'll rise or fall depending on your actions in the game, the mercies of the dungeon master, etc. and so on. But that's not enough, folks, not enough. Today, in these woke snowflake times, there was a post on X by Kyle Mann, and it says, "Had to see it for myself. It's true. The new edition of the D&D Dungeon Master's Guide encourages players to raise their arms in an X if they are triggered by any in-game content. Triggered by any in-game content." Are you shitting me? Oh my God. It just makes me want to drop F-bombs right and left. This is ridiculous, folks. This is absolutely ridiculous. Let me go ahead and read this excerpt from the new Dungeon Master's Guide about limits in play, because we have to look out for the sensitive feelings of any players who might be closeted snowflakes among us. Here it is. Look at this, folks. Limits in play. Since D&D is improvisational, the game can go in unexpected directions. It's helpful to have an agreed-on signal that players can use to communicate that a limit has been violated, allowing you to adjust quickly. As the dungeon master, of course, because you have to tailor your dungeons to the feedback that you're getting from the players. That's so important. That signal might be a gesture such as crossing the arms in an X or raising a palm in a stop gesture, a code word or phrase, touching or lifting a designated object.
Like the snowflake stick.
Yes, like the snowflake stick. Or anything else your group agrees on. Perhaps farting loudly in panic would be a good way to do it. Players should also feel safe to say stop and pause the game until the issue is resolved. The person who invokes the signals can comment on what they want adjusted, but doesn't have to explain why the content is objectionable. The signal shouldn't trigger a debate or discussion. Thank the player for being honest about their needs.
Oh, shit. Shit on you. Oh, my God. Shit on his stick, dude.
Yes. The signal shouldn't trigger a debate or discussion because people's feelings are not up for debate. You fascists. No. You thank the player for being honest about their needs. Set the scene right and move on. Set the scene right and move on. So basically, alter your campaign for any whiny piece of shit in the group that doesn't like the way things are going. You know what triggers me? When a damn orc, drops a boulder on me because I was too damn stupid to see the trigger in there, and I get smushed, and all of my hard work developing my character is done. Shit like that. a beyonder sends me to another dimension where I explode endlessly in a constant bombardment of antimatter, and I have an immunity-like spell on me which keeps bringing me back and I keep blowing up forever. Yeah, shit like that. That's triggering. That's triggering. Should I be able to X that? Should I be able to put up my palm and say, stop, I don't want to die. I just want to have fun. Good God. Oh, but there's more. Make it clear to players that if a person isn't comfortable using the signal...
You mean the signal that proclaims them to be wimps, whiners, and dopes?
Yeah. The wimpy signal, they don't want to be publicly branded as a wimpy snowflake that has no business associating with real players. Make it clear to players that if a person isn't comfortable using the signal, they can step away from the game or call for a break to talk to you privately. Players may also give a friend permission to use the signal on their behalf. Oh my God. A friend. Hey, can you bring your mom to the game so she can go ahead and... Excuse me, my Timmy is not comfortable with anything associated with cats or felineity or anything along those lines, including but not limited to Ted Nugent's cat scratch fever. Please amend this. A Rakshasha looks too much like a tiger and is a cat, and Timmy cannot handle that ever since, his allergies to cats have made him sneeze. Oh my God. So you players may also give a friend permission to use the signal on their behalf or ask their mommies to, who they have brought to the session. As the DM, lead by example. Take your players' needs seriously and use every tool at your disposal to adjust how your shared story plays out.
And when a particular player gets snuffed out in a campaign, the Dungeon Master must be prepared to stop things, go over, rub their shoulders, elevate their feet, make them some nice cocoa, and maybe even go ahead and clear a safe space for them, like a cone of silence, and enforce silence from all the other players, and any player that laughs, they get ejected.
But, Harvey, what about their need to laugh? We have to go ahead and protect the players' needs after all. Laughter is the best medicine.
But not laughter at others, or any topic that is harmful, or incorporates insults, or really anything funny.
So the only valid laughter
is not in a humorous context.
I see. Oh, this is stunning. This is really holy crap. Holy wow. This is some of the wimpiest, whiniest pieces of... Oh, wow. Dungeons and Dragons is so screwed. You guys out there who play... I play Dungeons and Dragons a lot. And any of you people out there that are using their new rule books, buying their new rules and their new campaigns and all their new woke bullshit, need to wake up and just back it up. I don't know, 10 or 20 years to the old rules and just do them.
But Doomcock, then you can't enter official tournaments if you're not using the new stuff.
Screw the official tournaments. Screw this company. Who wants to go ahead and be a winner in woke wonderland? Who gives a shit? Dungeons and Dragons isn't meant to be a corporate tournament thing. It's meant to be a thing where you get together with your friends and you have imaginative fun, eat Cheetos, drink beer or pop or whatever the hell it is, have some, listen to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack while you're rolling your 20-sided die and have some damn fun. Socialize. Get together with your friends. Do it in the living room. Do it in the basement. Do it in the backyard if the weather is nice. Have some fun away from the corporate bullshit. Because this shit is garbage. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock, not in a safe space, bidding you all, my friends, jeez, stay angry, will ya? Ha 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 ha.